What's up, people? We'll see if anyone joins. I doubt, because it's so fucking late. Well, it's not so fucking late, but it is late. So, I hope someone joins and we get to chatting as I do this emergency. Holy shit, tried to do a review and it tasted like shit. That was fucking weird. Alright. Hello, two people. For other people, it is. For me, it's just on time. What up, Ollie? What up, Travis? How are y'all doing? Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? So I just tried to drip Austin Vapor's coffee villain and the nano. I canceled my trip, so we're going 2 weeks from now instead of, luckily we were able to cancel it, but I just tried to vape this shit and it tasted awful. And I know it's not bad, so I don't know if I'm gonna try and keep this up. Alright, so I gotta fucking rewick the fuck out of that. That was disgusting. Yeah, luckily it was I know, man, I have scars from it. You can't really see them on camera. It was a non-cancelable. That's not even a word, but it was a reservation that you can't refund or anything. Luckily, I was able to talk to a supervisor or the owner, and they hooked us up. You know, having a kid is a benefit, man. It really is a benefit. Alright, you guys tell me. I've had this coil in here for 1 day. Should I put a new coil in? Or should I rock with this, whatever it is? It's a 0.27. Oh no, man. I just tried to do a review and it was shitty. No, it's not. Yours is in... Yours is in the Redemption in the Goon. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, this was an emergency, man. It tasted like asshole. Where the fuck is my clamps? Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna do it just with the fucking... I don't need shit. We'll do it just this way. With a fucking scissor. Oh shit. How shit tastes like? Well, what something smells like, that's how it tastes. So if you've ever smelled shit, that's how it tastes. So I know exactly how shit tastes like. Alright, this might not work out. Alright, that ain't gonna work out, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go old school and grab it with our fingers. There we go. Clean that shit up, a little bit of water. Alright, so let's drop it down. 56. So how are you guys doing today? said, how y'all motherfuckers doing it? Now that heats up real nice though. That's a good co-op by Fozzie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That heats up really good. I'm doing good, man. Worried about this. Where's my cotton? My open cotton. The fuck? Where? That's not open. Shit, can't find my open cotton. Not open. Not open. Not open. That one's open, but I don't want that one. Where the fuck is my cotton? As you can tell, I'm not prepared for this shit. Rome. Where did it go? I'm just gonna fuck this shit up. More cotton. I thought. You're coming down with the flu, man. The hurricane is not going to be that crazy. I mean, it's not. They hype it up all the time. It's a category 5. It's down to category 4. It's going south, and I bet you by the time it hits, it'll be category 3. Actually, it's hitting right fucking now. Like, it's literally starting to hit right now. Is it in here? No? I guess I'm gonna have to open one of my 50 packs of cotton. I don't really want to open up it. Look. No? Okay. Well, fuck it. We'll open a new one. Really good juice. I can't say enough how blessed I am, man. I really can, man. I remember back in the day I had to pay full price for cotton, and I had to, like... Well, I still pay for it, but I know someone hooks me up pretty well. Then I had to pay for COILS. I had to pay for juice. I still pay for juice, because, you know, you got... Look at that. That's so nice. Oh, it smells like cotton. First off, they're going to say that because, like, they're trying to get money, you know? They're trying to boost the economy, but it's not going to be that bad. Second off, Ollie, you got to post a ton of Instagram. Post a ton of Instagram pictures, and you'll get up there. And don't be afraid, you know, to hit up companies. Don't say, I want free shit. Just say, I would like to promote your product. Do you have anything you do for promoters? But you're going to have to, what you're going to have to do is right now, you're going to have to start taking pictures of juice, hand checks, start promoting. You only have like 3 pictures. You got to hustle. I mean, it took me a while to get here. I started my YouTube channel in March. I started my Instagram about a month ago. And it's a lot of work, man. You can't just post like once a day or once every other day. You got to like post every day. It's a lot of work. And then there's going to be companies that are going to say, hey, spend this, you'll get 50% off. And yada yada yada. Then you're gonna have companies that are gonna say, just promote us 3 times a week. And then you have a company that was insane. This company wanted me to post 3 times a week, with the water tag, the nicotine warning, and I had to go through a process of like 6 weeks to get approved as a prospect, and then after that, eventually I would get a sponsorship. But the sponsorship was only 50% off, and this was a high-end company, so 50% off is good, but it's like it's not. It's still you're gonna spend $100 on a tube, when this mech that I have right here is $100, and it's amazing. It's a ton of work, man. R&V Designs, the Chronicle, stacked. So, do we have a leak here? So, to get the single 18650, it's 35, but with tax, it's 70. To get the stack, it's $50, but to get it shipped, it's 98. The shipping is $30 because it's coming from Indonesia. But the throw on it's amazing. Very beautiful. Beautiful design. You can go on Instagram. I just posted a picture of it. See what I mean? You always got to be hustling. It is a lot of work, man. And what's funny is I didn't even start it to get free shit. I just did it because I truly enjoy doing reviews. But then people hit you up, and sometimes you hit people up and you just want to start working together kind of deal. You don't even care about free shit, and you're like, yeah. But I mean, you got to post every single day, multiple times, because the thing is, you don't want to just post like in the morning. You want to post. You want to post in the morning, daytime, late at night. Because thinking about it this way, Phil, what time is it right now for you? What is it? Like two in the afternoon, right? Two in the PM for Thursday. Something like that. So whatever time it is for Phil, if I post right now at 12 a.m., he's gonna get it at that time. You see what I'm saying? 2 p.m. I'm starting to get your time. So if you do that, you gotta constantly keep going. You gotta post at all hours, because if I post at fucking my nighttime, like let's say I post at 2 p.m., it's gonna be 4 a.m. the next day for Phil. So Phil ain't gonna see that until he wakes up, maybe if he's scrolling. So you gotta be on it. You still there, Ali? It looks like you left. What am I gonna do? Which one am I gonna do? Venice? Can't smell this shit. What is this? Okay, I can't taste, so we gotta do some strong. That's closed. Fuck. Let's do. Something super strong. Let's do scripted. Yeah, man, like I thought, being a reviewer, it would be easy, and being a reviewer is. Being a promoter is not. Being a promoter is like a full-time job, man. Especially when you got companies and they know you got other companies. So this time we're going to tuck them under, because I'm experimenting with this nano. We're going to tuck them under the coil. Heathen likes doing that because he says it gives him more flavor. So we're going to try it out. As long as it's not blocking the airflow, we're good to go. Four people? How did that happen? What the heck? You back, Ollie? That smells good. Alright, so let's make sure that airflow is not blocked. Because that's the key, man. When the airflow's blocked, man, I do not like this cap. I really wish I could put my own drip tip on there. Let's bump it up. Well, let's put it on the Mac. What am I doing? What do I want to put it on the regular? Fuck that. Let's put it on the Mac. Alright. So who else is there with me now? Travis? I'm assuming Travis is still there, loyal. That apricot really shines through on the nano. Highly recommend your next RDA, bro, to be a nano. Or a goon. I mean, goon, yeah. Goon is my favorite. That goes without saying. But a goon, if you go to 528 Customs right now, it is $30. But the nano is like 15. You know, 15, 10 to 20 bucks. I mean, you can't pass that up. That's such a good offer. Seen Bogan mech a little bit? What do you mean? Oh, with the goon? The goon is just the best, man. I mean, there's other RDAs that excel in areas that the goon doesn't, but if you take a combination of everything, like, oh yeah, he's coming out with the mech, and Bonza 1.5 should be out very shortly, which I'm really excited for. Definitely going to get that RDA. Flavor is just as good as you tuck it under or not, but what's going to happen is I'm going to drip it on the coils, it's going to go through the coils and come out. He said in a couple weeks, Bonza 1.5 is coming out. Now his mechanical, I do not know. But I'm really curious to see how's that going to be. How's that going to look? I saw a guy hitting a mech like this the other day. He went like this with my mech, and I was like, because he went to go do this, and then he was like, wait, it's light, it's not that heavy, man. This is the lightest stack. I mean, I don't know if it's the lightest, but it's definitely light. I've seen pics of the 1.5, but he hasn't shown the deck yet, unfortunately. Or I haven't seen the deck yet. I'm really hoping he switches to a full clamp system. And he's keeping the airflow from what it looks like, which is cool to me. I love that airflow. That airflow is one of the best, if not the best. The best is the Bonza. I mean, not the Bonza, the Goon. I also like all of MFG's stuff. We went from 4 people to 1 person. It's so sad. It's just you and I again, Travis. That's alright. Do I want to rewick this RDA? Do I want to rewick without my tools? Drop Solo is the shit. The flavor off that is amazing. I do have a dual coil in there, but the flavor is just astonishing. This nano right here is a single coil as well. Now it says 0 people. but you're here. That's so weird. I highly recommend checking out the Nano, man. It's only 10 to 20 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. That's very weird how it says there's 0 people here, but Phil's still here. I'm not sure if Travis. I think Travis went to go check the Bonza. Ali, where'd you go? I was helping you out, and you just dine and dash on me. There's 3 people in here, but it tells me there's 0. That's weird. It has step air control, and he beefed the clamps up. The juice well is 9. Yeah, he got some flack with the gold ring. I don't mind the gold ring. Ali, go to rnvdesigns.com. Make sure to switch the currency to USD. Yeah. Also, it varies on what you get. If you get the brushed brass, I think it, or blasted brass, or the blasted aluminum, it's 98. It's a little bit more expensive for the next one I'm going to get. The next one I'm going to get is the stacked black copper, I think it is. We'll see about that. I'm looking, I just bought a Gen 3 Dual because I need another mod that can fit my 30 millimeters on there. But I really want it's my favorite mech. I'm never giving this puppy up. It's my favorite mech stack. Now single, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, I would go with this one. This one is amazing, and it's not too heavy. Now that the whole thing is about a little bit heavier than that broadside you got. It is, if you have, check out the Ohmir Nano RDA. It should be no more than 30 bucks for you because it's you can find it anywhere from 10 to $20. What was I saying, Ali? You said, damn, really? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, if you've had Rage, it's about the same weight as a Rage, maybe a little bit lighter. Probably about the same weight. What makes it a little heavy is it's a stack, so it's a little, but it's a little lighter than the Rage. I would say it's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of a box mod, like your standard kind of heavy box mod. Not an Alien, but some like the Luxotic. Not as heavy as this, but that's 4 batteries. It's about a little bit heavier than the M-Fang, a little bit heavier than Drag. It's around that kind of weight. It's very light. I mean, you know what I mean? It's very light. It's not very easy to. I brought this to fucking work, man. Like, it's not that crazy. Should have. The cotton's black-ish. It's too black for me, and I feel like the color's going down. And I do want to bring the goon to work. Do it. Let's do it. Also, the throw on it is my favorite throw of any mechanical. The only thing that comes close that I've tried so far, and I haven't tried everything, is the broadside you have has a really good throw. It is way lighter than the rig mod. Rig mod's throws are kind of heavy duty. Honestly, it's like a $300 mod that you got for $100, and it's handcrafted in Indonesia. The owners were nice to talk to me. They don't give you a tracking number. I asked, and they actually gave me a tracking number. You know, Ali, I'm all about trackers. Alright, so let's do it. This is going to be a bitch. I'm clearing house. I'm shipping out some stuff on Tuesday. Red versus blue. Do I like red versus blue? Yeah, I like red versus blue. What's this? Water Dragon? Peach Paradise. We'll give him that. Peach Paradise. He's got to try some of them. Alright. Liquid Gold. Dr. Pepper. Yeah, so they're nice enough if you ask them, they'll give you the what do you call it? the tracker. What you sending and when? Sure. No. I don't know where. I think it's in the fridge. What you sending now?
What?
Oh, sorry. I'm doing a live stream here. No, you're alright. I think I burned this cotton. I'm pretty certain. Yeah. Oh, really? Shit, I'm already out. Hey! So who runs this? Is it Minuteman? Or is it, the gaming guy? Hey, Minuteman. I hope you, checked out my review of, Dr. Sugar Tits. Or Shits. Kind of went off on them. Yeah, I went off, and I'm already trading it away. What really made it bad is it didn't taste that good. It didn't taste like honeydew first off. It tasted more like cantaloupe. Son of a bitch. We gotta get the tools. And I also made my statement on Zamplebox's custom group. There's my cotton. What juice he getting? Yay. Now where's the one I just opened? Okay. There we go. I have too much Kendos everywhere. Kendo everywhere. Where's my cotton? Let's get it rocking. These are not even. What flavor? You just gotta tell me what flavors. Also, Minuteman can help you out. He's a juice reviewer too. Or just an overall reviewer. Or NVR, sorry. With Vapebox, and I know you're a huge fan of Vapebox, so no disrespect to you. Every juice I got from them, I started off with this sampler pack. I've canceled my subscription. I might get Vape 10s. I know, but I mean, respect to the channel. Hey, Pecker, I ain't going, by the way. We're going in 2 weeks to the beach. So, mint and lemonade, then get fizzy lemonade for sure. Also, there's a new pink punch iced coming out. So, I started off with the sampler from Vapebox, and then I got the subscription, the enthusiast. Out of the 7 juices I received, I didn't like any of them. And also, they sent me a juice. Same reason you left Zamplebox. They sent me a juice that, well, luckily they let me cancel it, Pecker. I was able to get away with that somehow. They sent me a juice called Whipped. You can watch my review on that. That is the angriest I've ever been to do a review. It literally was a container, a whipped cream container. And I called Zamplebox out, or the Vape Box out on it. Why are you selling this? And so I got really mad at that. And yeah. You say we. Are you part of VapeBox? Are you part of VapeBox? You're one of the few that does it. I left because I switched to a hardware-only thing. And the first month pissed me off. They sent me a Venus RDA and a Deja Vu RDA, totaling at $65. I spent $75. I spent $67 on the box. They claimed I saved $15, which no, I didn't, because I spent $67. And I was like, you couldn't give me a goon and a bad RDA or add some battery wraps of them and stuff like that. And I just got pissed from there on, and then I just moved my month back, and then I just was talking to customer service, and finally I said, fuck it, I don't need RDAs. I have 20 of them, so fuck them. So Ali, to me, their customer service is always, it's second to Zamplebox. Zamplebox service, at least with me, they do know I am a reviewer, so that might make them a little biased. They have been exceptional with me. Whereas VapeBox, a couple of them, Johnson's nice. There's a couple nice ones there, but one gave me attitude. I can't remember the name. I think it was Cindy. One gave me attitude. And that kind of just, from there on, I was just like, fuck it. I might sign up with Vape Tins. I gotta talk to them a little bit longer. It wasn't to the point where I could bitch. It was just kind of like subliminal. You know? It was kind of like, well, what do you... I got the vibe of, what the fuck you want us to do? That's what I got from it. Like, what the fuck you want? Whereas Zamplebox, they've always been so friendly. Like, they finish solving your problem, and if you talk to them, they'll continue to talk to you. Like, hey, how you doing? Why are you still doing this? Like, I asked this guy, he says what he's rocking at the bottom. I'm like, dude, you need a new setup. You've had that setup forever. And he's like, well, you know, eventually. You know, like, they're just cooler people, in my opinion. Whereas, you know, VapeBox, they've released the intake RDA this month, which honestly is one of the few times they've released some within the 6 months of it being new. There's a lot of problems and stuff that I would do if I were the company. But I mean, I don't knock you for getting them. If you don't have a lot of hardware or you like collecting, it's good. But oh, you did. That's actually pretty good. I'm just super picky with my. I realized the customization of the juice is really shitty there, and B, hardware. You can't just randomly give me hardware. I gotta pick. You know, I've been looking at the Wasp RDA since I started vaping, pretty much. So I mean, like 8-9 months ago, and I just never got around to it till now. Oh, Ali, if you're still here, well, you know I'm gonna view that Minute Man as soon as it comes up. That's how I found you. Was I wanted to see boxes and people's opinions. Plus, you're from West Virginia, so shout out to there. That is true. I mean, if you like randomness, but see, I do like randomness. I do. Ali, I'll get to you in 1 second. I do like randomness, but with Zamplebox now I can pick all 11 of my juices. So it's on me. It's not on Zamplebox, which I like. Because a lot of times they're like, well, we think you might like this, and it's like, no, I don't fucking like that. But with hardware, no, no. I mean, I've been looking at this since it came out, just got it a couple weeks ago. I looked at this for like 6 months. I just got it, a month ago. I looked at this since ever, and I found, it takes me forever to pick a hardware. With RDAs, I'm very picky, very reluctant. Like, I was looking at the capstone, and I held off, and I'm glad I held off because that motherfucker has no build space. See, the loop is garbage. Doge is okay. Drop, that's awesome. I don't know the other ones. See, the thing is, they have a lot of RDAs that are like either really old or like no names. Ali, look up Lemon Twist. Lemon Twist, and look at their lemonade selection. Also get Fizzy Lemonade. And last but not least, look up Vape Lemonade, which is Vapetasia. Those are the 3 best lemonade companies in my opinion. Now, if you want super, super sweet, well, they're all super sweet. If you want chilled, go with Fizzy Lemonade. It has menthol, or Outta. If you want Outta with lemon twist, they just have a new iced pink punch, which is pink lemonade iced. I am gonna have to buy that, unfortunately. And if you want super duper sweet, go with peach lemonade or pink lemonade by Vape Lemonade, or anything by Lemon Twist is really sweet. Oh, okay. I'm really trying to figure out why this coil is heating up quicker than the other when I have it tight as a motherfucker. And also check. See, that's pretty cool. But I still don't like their. I don't know. Mainly when that person kind of said fuck off, that rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, they didn't say it, but that's the vibe I got from it. And they wouldn't tell me. I was like, just tell me if you tell me what hardware you're going to give me for my next box, I'll let you know if I'm going to continue my subscription or not. And like, well, we're a surprise company. We like the surprise element. And I'm like, well, just tell me. And they wouldn't tell me. So I was just like, all right, well, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Either way, you'll hear from me. And, well, not either way, because I didn't message. I just canceled the subscription. See, that's very weird, but when did you have Zamplebox? When did you sign up for it? Okay. See, since I've been signed up since I believe March, and the boxes continue to get better, especially as I pick the juice. It's just gotten better and better and better and better. What I usually do is do a theme of a box. The last 2 months have been kind of menthol focused with side cracks. I had a strawberry box. That's very weird. I don't see myself switching anytime soon. I absolutely love it. I love the community as well. But I mean, everyone's different. Like, I'm not gonna knock Zamplebox. I'm not gonna knock Vapebox. I don't like Vapebox. Oh, really? They're almost lined up. Have you looked into vape tins? Well, do you use sub-ohms? I mean, do you use RDAs or just sub-ohms? Because you just said you got the fuck whatever, but I remember most of the reviews I watched you had sub-ohms, if I'm correct. Okay. Well, I mean, for vape tins, it's not too crazy because I'll be quite frank, I think the juices you're getting, at least from the promotions and the videos I've seen, are better. And also you have more variety in the boxes you pick. Like, there's insane amount of boxes you pick. But I mean, I don't know, I just had a bitter... I don't want to be biased to Vapebox because, I mean, the premise of it is ingenious. I wish Zamplebox would do it. But at the same time, both of their hardware selection is kind of eh. What, the Wasp? The Wasp is a little shit. Cheap as a motherfucker. Now, I have the resin, which, I mean, I got this from the guy that, you know, the CBD guy. So I got it discounted. See, you're smart. Yeah, you should have hit him up. I got mine shipped 17. It's cheaper for the shitty one, the one that looks like a doo-doo. Now, unfortunately, for my hardware, I buy it 9 out of 10 times. For my juice, besides Zamplebox, I don't really pay for juice. I mean, every now and then, you know, I'll buy a juice that I really love in large quantity, but most of my juice I do not pay for. So I'm kind of the opposite. With juice, I'm so picky. It's like, fuck you. You know. That's why I was like, kind of... if you want to get mad at me, watch my video of me frying them. Okay. Saturday, what time though? Yeah, he has more coming. I told the group, fuck off, I want the 1,000 megagram because 500 doesn't do shit for me. He's only getting one bottle. Son of a bitch, what am I gonna do with that fucking card? Nice, that's awesome. But what, 10 p.m.? Okay, thank God. Because I get off work at 9. Y'all motherfuckers better run late. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Started DIY show. I mean, that's smart. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I am a relatively new subscriber to you. I don't remember seeing you do a DU. Not saying you don't, but do you have like DIY? I keep saying DUI. Do you have do-it-yourself videos on Juice? I'm not saying you don't. I haven't seen them. I found you through Vape Box unboxings. Who's Jen? Is Jen your wife? You say Jen like I know. I don't know Jen. Who's Jen? Who the fuck is Jen? Is she nice? There we go. Okay. I gotta check because I have not been getting any notifications from you putting up new videos. So I'm pretty sure somehow the bell went off. Because when I first subscribed, I was getting bells all the time. So when I get off here, I'm gonna definitely check, make sure your bell's on. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Man, you crazy for having your full address out on Instagram, man. You crazy. I couldn't do that shit. Fuck that. But then again, do you live in the boondocks out there, or you live in like a city? That's me on juice reviews every day. I have a ton. I should have done. I have like 17 right here that I need to do alone, but I haven't. Okay. You're far away from my grandma though. She's up north, uh, near Davis and Thomas area. Yeah, I have so much. So I gotta do Ocean Breeze. I gotta do Dr. Pepper type. I gotta do scripted. Red versus Blue. Coffee Villain. Melrose. Rocket Punch Cake Blaster. What is this? Venice. Fuck. See, these are from Zamplebox. Sponsor, sponsor, and then Zamplebox. The ones in front of me are Zamplebox. But, yeah, I get half and half with stuff. Sometimes I pay for it. But most of my juices I do not. Which is awesome. You only got 3 left, man. I told you to hit me up. I was hoping you would have came by. Because I was getting pissed because my bucket is so huge now. That I'm running out of space again. Tell you what, if I get your package before Tuesday, I'll ship you some out. Well, I'll ship you some out before, because I'm going to the post office. I'm building up my box for my coil guy. I think I got probably 3 pounds in there already, but I need to get some more for him. Are you talking about Hype City? You're talking about Hype City. They're good to go on the regulations. Well, no, not just yet. So, this is their bottle. So they do not have the warning yet. But this was before all that. The cool thing from them, though. Yeah. That's the only thing. And I talked to them about that. And they told me they're going to do a rebranding fairly shortly. VBC to change it. VBC. What's VBC? I know what that is. It's abbreviation for something. Ah, yeah, but those motherfuckers are pushing it, though. They're pushing it. Now, the reason why I love Daddy Vapor so well is they're handling their shit. If I get it before, I'll ship it out. I'll ship it out on Tuesday. You both of... Hey. Yeah, man. You do. But it's alright. No worries. How you been, Cody? It's been a minute. The fuck? Gotta hit thumbs up and comment on my videos. I thought you passed away. I gotta link you to a group, man. You do CBD, right? I mean, you're in Colorado. What the fuck am I telling you for? What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you, hey, you should do CBD, bro. You live in the capital of weed. No worries, man. Same here. I just had emergency Rewick, and now I don't know. What? 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 Travis, you better get on that fucking Facebook and send me a link of that shit. Because I love pumpkin. I love pumpkin. It's almost pumpkin season, right? And I'm going to find my favorite pumpkin juice. And when I do, no joking, I'm letting y'all know, I'm going to buy at least 1,000 to 2,000 milliliters of it. So I'm looking at Boosted. I'm looking at Danish. I already have Pumpkin by Guardian Angel. Now I'm going to add that to the list. Because the search for... Josh made a really good pumpkin flavor, but it's not enough pumpkin for me. I want some glass, fucking Daddy's Vapor, strong-ass motherfucking pumpkin. And I've just never found it, unfortunately. But he made a good pumpkin juice, but it's not strong enough. What is it? Don't hold out on me, Minute Man. Don't take a minute to tell me. 2. Now you're just being an asshole. Well, tell me what it is, Mr. Minuteman. And don't take a minute. That's funny. Are you fucking kidding me? Combining 2... What? Okay, cheesecake. Well, I already have the cupcake. Cheesecake I don't really fuck with. Because cheesecake I never taste, man. It pisses me the fuck off. I want banana butt. I got left cheek. So we're going to do banana nut bread, I guess. I haven't vaped left cheek in a while. Minuteman, you gotta send me links to them. Do they sell them year round? SAF, safe as fuck? Safe as fuck. You with the abbreviations, man. I can't keep up. SAF, safe as fuck. Suck ass frequently. Sucker ass freak. Such a fuck. I'm gonna have to hit you up on Facebook, man. I'm gonna go crazy for pumpkin because it's one of those fucking things where it's not all year round, which is bullshit. Why can I get juice year round, but they only make pumpkin? It's not like I'm trying to get turkey flavored. I'm trying to get pumpkin flavored, which is a very popular flavor. I mean, I can get pumpkin bread year round. That's kind of expensive. Kind of. I mean, that's fucking retail, essentially. My shop does $29.99 for 120s. Then again, I'm trying to find some that I can stock up on. There's actually, who's the dude? Fuck, he has his own line. Can't think of it, but he has a pumpkin flavor called White Girl. It's literally called White Girl. Hometown Hero. He has a flavor called White Girl. And no bullshit, Cody. I've been fucking with pumpkin before this white girl fucking frappuccino phase fucking started at Starbucks and around the world where girls are like, I gotta get my pumpkin. No, when I was a little kid, I'm talking about little shit. I'm talking about like 5 to 8 years old. I used to cut a pumpkin pie, full size human being pumpkin pie, into 2 pieces. I'd eat one half whole and then the other half later. I'd eat a whole fucking pumpkin pie a day. I will bring my mom on here and she will tell you. I used to cut that bitch down the side because what would happen is I'd cut 1/4 and then I'd end up eating half anyway. So I just cut that bitch down the middle, took the whole thing and ate it like it was a watermelon. And I do not give a fuck. Pumpkin pie is awesome. It's one of my favorite things. Like there's steak, there's pizza, there's pumpkin. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin seeds, but I dig them. I dig them. And I'm not huge on pumpkin spice as much as just pure pumpkin. But pumpkin eggnog, if you ever see pumpkin eggnog, ooh, that's why when Minuteman said pumpkin spice eggnog, I got a little chub. You had a company? Sir, why haven't you sent your juice for me to review? I'm a promoter and an Instagrammer, and I could promote your juice. No. Damn, that sucks, man. I mean, that it shut down. I mean, 25 ain't too crazy. Um, you know. Well, y'all need to move out to New Hampshire, man. That's where Guardian Angel moved. Out there, it's easy. Oh, I've already done it, bro. I've already done it. And no, no, no. First off, you don't put it on top. What you do is you mix it with the eggs. The same thing you do. Shit. The same thing you do with pancakes. What the fuck? I just turned into a 40-year-old man. Refreshed. Like, I make some killer pumpkin spice pancakes. I mix them in the batter. Mm. Oh, it's tasty as fuck balls. Guys, what if we mix left cheek with right cheek? Let's do it. Well, me and my, I'm not trying to jinx it. Me and my vape shop, we're gonna, not anytime soon, it's gonna be like a year or so, we're gonna start our own line together, and I'm gonna be like an idealist, and we're both gonna mix together, and then I'll be a regional manager for the company. Of course, this is a little ways away, but it's gonna happen. What are you talking about? What is this? Oh boy, Gosh, I can't fucking talk. Oh, by the way, Josh was saying that I don't get paid for reviews. Oh, but just to let you know, guys, on Instagram we're going to be doing a giveaway of a bunch of stuff. So, just to let you know, if you already follow me on Instagram, most of you do, I'm going to be giving away 2 pens, and then I'm going to let the person pick as many cartridges as they want. The cartridges come in 12, 18, 24, 38, 50 Nic. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, trust me, I'm going to hold off, but that ain't going to happen, man. They ain't going to stop us. Ain't happening. First off, they couldn't even stop weed, okay? So, I honestly don't think, and a lot of the shit that the FDA wants, I agree with. The fucking child-friendly shit. Fuck out of here with that shit. So, I don't really mind it. Now, what I do mind is them trying to take away our flavors, which they're trying to, but they're not. They're not going to do it, bro. They've done it with cigarettes in certain states. So in certain states, you can't fucking get cloves. Like cloves, I remember back in the day when me and my boys would go up to Maryland, we would pick up cloves because you couldn't get them in Virginia. You still can't get them in Virginia. What? Will be 1 million per liquid per Nic. What? That's impossible. That would be cadillions. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, man. I mean, if we're pessimistic, yeah, it will happen, but I'm not even optimistic. I'm just realist. There's no way they're gonna stop us. If you look at what they do at the other countries, they're like, all right, well, you can do it, but there's no nicotine. We just get our nicotine, put it in ourselves. Like, fuck, you can't stop us. If you can order weed online and get it shipped to a legal state, if you can order drugs online and get it shipped to a legal state, if you can order a prostitute online and get it shipped to wherever the fuck you want to do, there's no way. Yeah, that's for new flavors, though, I believe. And these are all proposals. They're not going to go through. There's just no way. It's no way. Well, yeah, I know you, but I'm saying, I said to a place where it's illegal. I mean, you can get anything online. There's no way they can control it completely. Trust me, even if they do ban flavors, I guarantee I can still get it. Oh, where it's for 2 flavors that... So the companies just don't want to spend the money to make new flavors. So let's give them money. Oh, yeah. Australia's bad, though. Australia's just as bad. I mean, they got to get their shit, you know, I don't know. England's like that. But there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do to stop us. I don't think so. I am excited as fuck to try this. Left cheek and right cheek. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, okay. But don't get me wrong, like, the FDA has some valid motherfucking points. If a fucking carton of cigarettes had a fucking... If a carton of cigarettes had some of the names that we have... No, I have not. That's good. That's good. I don't want someone making shit in their bathroom. And also, you know, that's good, in my opinion. There is things that we're going to be kind of scared about, but it's good. Do you want to go to a doctor in a nice building, or do you want to go to a doctor and it's in his backyard? You know what I mean? I have tried other juices by Primitive. I've never tried that one. I can't remember what I've tried from Primitive. I can't remember most of the juices if I don't have them. It is, but that's a proposed. They're going to come to agreement. I'm assuming it's going to be a couple thousand or something like that. Well, I will have to check it out. It's berries though. I don't really fuck with berries. Berries have always given me a weird taste in my mouth. That sounded weird. Strawberry? I mean, but you gotta think how much these companies are making now. $1 million to a company ain't no thing. Also, you gotta keep. What does it taste like then? You also gotta keep an eye that we're probably just gonna ship it to fucking China and get them to test it, like we do with every fucking thing. Shit, I have so much stuff to put away. Ooh. Cheers, guys. This is left cheek and right cheek. So I want to show you. You would like to see this NVR. Put all this shit away. So this is before and after the rebranding. So the left cheek, which is going to be on your right side, is pre-branded. The right cheek, which is kind of obvious, is on your left side. And that's after the branding. So they did a good job. They really did. The warning labels are now more prevalent. As you can see, here's the warning labels on both sides. Versus here, that's it. They're also a little bit bigger. And just look at the size differential of the warning. The warning's right there. So, I mean, there is companies that have spent money to rebrand, and they've fucking done an excellent job. Cheers, guys. Left cheek, right cheek by Banana Butt, a.k.a. Daddy's Vapor. Let's see how it is. Yeah, but I mean, it's so subtle. It's not like a cartoony. It's just kind of just decorations. I mean, you have to really look at it to see bananas. Also, you going from this size to like, and they have the money. Daddy's Vapor's got the money. I mean, they have Naked behind them. I mean, they got money. They got Naked, Reds, Brood, Twisted, Melon. All of them. I taught them. They went step by step with FDA and did everything that they asked of, and they sent it to them to see if it would be approved, and it got approved. They've been rebranding for months, like a long time, and they told me they went to FDA, got it approved, and then it took them forever. Like I have partial, like when I put my order in, they gave me, they hooked me up because they're getting rid of their old stuff. So certain stuff I got rebranded, like Right Cheek, whereas my Milkshake Man, my Marshmallow Man, my Pebbles, those are the old brands, and those were severely discounted for everyone. You could get 30 milliliters of Milkshake Man for $20. I believe Daddy's Vapor, man. I've been talking to all of their shops. I've been talking to them on all forms of social media. These are really good people, man. They're really friendly, and they won't bullshit me. So I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, I've been talking to them like months, and they told me months ago they were rebranding. And that's when they hit me up, when they hooked me up, because I mean they're selling 30 milliliters for 20. What is it? 10 30 milliliters for $19.99 because they're just trying to get rid of, so what, 10 30 milliliters, that's 300 milliliters for $20. They're just trying to get rid of shit because they don't want to have the old brands. But then you have companies like this. They are amazing. This is the perfect bottle, in my opinion. But they got flagged because their shit looks like a fucking breakfast aisle at Shoppers. Or for you, it would be Food Lion. Well, no, what did they have out there? Bloom? I don't know. It's all about money. Everyone wants money. And we are not at the level where we're making cigarette money, but we're damn close. I mean, ain't no one making weed money. Weed money is top notch right now. Number two, tobacco. I would say we're right below alcohol sales. And I think we're climbing. I really do. And I don't think there's anything that you can. It's kind of like the weed in America, how it went from one state and now it's half of America. And it's literally a new state every couple months, every couple years, or whatever. I think it's the same momentum that weed had went down in what aspect? Are we talking about sales? Are we talking about the amount of people that vape? Well, of course, the number of vapors is going to go down. It should, because people quit. They quit completely. And sales, that's going to go down because you go from where there's only one source where you can get this and this juice and this to there's thousands now. You can buy it in China, you can buy it in UK, you can buy it all over the web. So sales are going to go down, I would say, because you have more vast opportunities to buy it. And there's not going to be as much information on it when you can buy banana butt from like 50 different online stores, not to mention the thousands of brick and mortars around the world. So I feel like the sales, of course, are going to go down because there's just too much variety. You know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. And then for the number of vapors, I think it's going to go down because the whole point of vaping is to get off cigarettes. So if the number of vapors keeps going down, that kind of proves their point that they're getting off cigarettes and they get off vaping. But I don't think I'm getting off vaping. I love it. Eventually, I might. I mean, I don't know. But to me, it's kind of a hobby now because I like collecting stuff. That's why I have 3 mods in front of me for no fucking reason. I remember, I remember when I had my first mod, man. I love the culture. Um, there's drama on YouTube, but that's just life. You're gonna have drama everywhere, and it seems like the drama that's happening is yeah. I mean, it's misunderstood. Misunderstandings that create the drama in the vaping world. And then you also have these douchebags that are vaping in fucking churches and movie theaters, and that happens. Um, as far as the numbers going down, I don't see a crop or whatever a product you want to call it that is. I think it goes weed is the number one crop in America, that's for sure. Number two is definitely tobacco, for sure. At least in my area, this is the number. And number three is alcohol, and then I think number four is vaping. And I think vaping is climbing. I mean, that's just my opinion. The thing is, it goes down through the year, but then when we come around Christmas and people are like, I gotta quit cigarettes, that's my New Year's resolution, it's just back up, you know? Also, the winter months are going to increase the amount of vapors because people don't want to be outside smoking, whereas you can vape inside in most instances. So that's going to boom it. In the summer, you know, it varies. I don't know. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna climb significantly. We just need to, as a community, not be douchebags. Also, we need to stick our feet, down, and we'll survive, man. We'll survive. That's one thing for sure. Even if they get all Australia on our motherfucking asses, there ain't nothing they can do online. There is nothing they can do. Or are they gonna open all our packages that come from fucking, other countries? No. Not to mention, I love a lot of foreign stuff. Italians make amazing mods. Indonesians, Malaysians, even Chinese, they make amazing mods. There's nothing they can do to stop us. There really isn't. Bro, we'll be sending nicotine and pineapples in no time, man. There ain't nothing they can do. There's nothing. If they can't stop drugs, how do you think they're gonna... They can, but there's always a loophole. They can stop companies, but then you can go to other companies. And then you can DIY. There's so much you can do, man. There's nothing they can stop. We can get our mods from China, which we already do. We can get our nicotine anywhere. I don't think there's anything they can do. They can try. I think they should regulate it. I mean, that's for sure. But I don't think they'll stop it. I don't think there's anything they can do. Babe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you? I mean, the only thing that they could do to, like, fuck it all up is if we couldn't vape, like, in public. We'd be fucked. Because you can see our clouds from, like, fucking miles away, especially when it's raining. So we'd be fucked. There's chicken tenders in the fridge, babe.
Okay.
And a burger, I think, unless Kevin ate it.
What do you think about the blueberry?
It's dank, but what happens is if you have to eat the beginning slices. If you go midway, it tastes like shit because it gets dry. No, but I was gonna eat the fuck out of it, but I want to save some for Belle. I don't think there's anything. You want chicken tenders? I'll mail them out to you in Oklahoma, man. They're gonna be dry. Dry as fuck. You staying down here, babe? Or Novellas?
No. I was sleeping. I woke up.
Nope. Lipos. We'll move the lipos, man. There's nothing they can do. And first off, they can't ban high drain batteries. That people use that for normal shit all the time. It just wouldn't work. It's like you can't ban some that, other people, they don't ban rolling papers just because a bunch of weed smokers use it, because a lot of tobacco users use it. I don't think there's anything. Enchiladas sound good as fuck.
Did she bring any sauce today?
I think she brought one honey mustard. But there's hot sauce in there still. I gotta steal some more from work. There's nothing they can do, man. I mean, there's stuff that they can do to be assholes, like they're doing in Australia and shit, but look at Bogan. Bogan's fucking living, man. They have stuff that's illegal and he's just vaping like normal. I don't think there's stuff that they can do to frustrate us, to try and get us, off of it, but there's nothing. I don't think. And I think in the long run, we win. If you want to hang, I'll end it. Bogan's cool as fuck. I love Bogan. I wish I could say cunt that much in a video, but I just can't. I can't. It's not me. I can say fuck that much, but not cunt. He does? I fucking love that dude's hair, man. He does not give a fuck. That is true, but then we'll go to Vimeo. My favorite tats is definitely Grim. I fucking love that neck tat he's got of the Stormtrooper. That shit's vicious when he does this. I remember watching his old videos. He's fucking like me. I have none. See, that to me takes balls, and I respect that. That shit's crazy, man, that he does it. See, Ali, let me know what happens, man. Text me. I work all day tomorrow, but just let me know. You know how much balls it takes to have a mullet in the 2000s? Cheers. You know how much balls it takes, man? I couldn't do that shit. When did we get Chicha?
Okay,
Rude. Not gonna offer my motherfucking ass Chicha. I want some Chicha.
wait till I just woke up and you was in the bed.
I'm fucking with you. I have no urge to get a tattoo, man. There's nothing I want. Should I get a tattoo?
If you want, but I don't have any.
She said if I want, but I don't have any. I have no urge to get a tattoo or piercing. There ain't nothing I can get on my body except for memorials, and then if I got a memorials, the people that have died, they would be like, what the fuck are you doing? So I would only, if I were, it would have to have meaning. I couldn't have a stormtrooper on my neck. That's why I find it so fucking cool. You'll never see, like, you know what would be vicious is to have, like, 2 mods right on your neck. That'd be kind of vicious, you know, 2 single 18650s or 20s. That'd be so cool. That'd be hipster as fuck. See, that's cool. That makes sense.
You already ate more than half the stuff for the hurricane. You're gonna die.
Kevin's high ass came downstairs and was in there when I was doing this for like at least 30 minutes eating on him. No, I mean, I understand. And you're way more educated than me on it. But just in my heart, to me, I'm all about God and I'm all about destiny. And I quit smoking, and I feel like God would not have me switch over to this genre and then be like, nope, Your Honor, I just don't feel like it. I know it's not going to be easy. I know there's going to be rules that need to be made. In my opinion, they need to be made. But I don't think there's anything they can do to slow us down. I mean, to stop us. There will be stuff that slows us down. But it means it has to happen. We can't have kids doing this shit. We can't have fucking little kids thinking it's a candy bar. And we had fun, it being a wild, wild west, you know. But I mean, there's still things that you can do that are illegal. Like this.
Baked beans?
Baked beans? Freeholes? What?
Yeah.
Ew.
No?
It's a hurricane. It's not the end of the world. What do we need baked beans for?
You don't like baked beans?
Fuck no. I love them, but then I end up farting for the rest of the day. Like, non-stop. Like, farting just insanely amount. There should be regulations. Just like tobacco, alcohol, weed, everything.
Oh, Isabel's gonna wake up tomorrow and say, can I get some chips?
But as long as she eats, it's fine. And you are right about that. My shop makes some dank shit, and it's made in this guy's guest room. I mean, it's a lab room, but still. You know, my gas station across from where I work sells CBD. Got Juuls. Send me some. Because, in my opinion, I don't know. Josh makes some bomb-ass juice, but juice is either bad or good, in my opinion. And the best juice I've ever had this is one of them. The other one is the same without menthol. This is the best juice I've ever tasted. Because the thing about juices is it's so subjective. That's what makes it hard to review, is the fact that you can have the best juice in the world, and I won't, someone might not like it. Like Blueberry Cake by Glass Vapors. It won best dessert in UK. I did not like it. I couldn't vape it all day. It was just too weird. You know what I mean? So like, I love Josh's juice, but I don't know. Who said that? How much for a 120? Well, then you're completely opposite of me. Ask Ali. 25 for 120? Oh, I thought that was some other shit. See, I ain't gonna spend that much unless if I know it's good. I'm not saying yours is bad, but I'm just saying, how much is like a 30? I get so much juice, I ship it out for free. I give my coil guy, 5 pounds every month or two. 5 pounds of e-liquid. Like, let me show you what I'm giving to him. So I just, oh god, it's already fucking 5 pounds. What the fuck? So, yeah, there's pickles in there. Alright, that's not that bad. 6 times, that's 180 for 50. Not too bad. So, I'm sending him some cotton. He wanted battery wraps. He asked for 2, so I gave him like 20. He asked for battery cases, so I'm sending him that. More cotton. And then I got liquid gold, 120. I got a bunch of juice that is in here. Probably sending him. Probably gonna send him like 2,000 milliliters, something like that. I mean, do you have like a website or something? Or like a recipe list? Oh, God. Sometimes CBD is hard as fuck. Let me start to clean up. Oh, okay. I mean, that's straight. For me, the price has got to be right. Because... fuck. I didn't really dig this juice. I didn't really fuck with it. For me, what the fuck am I doing? Fucking put this shit away.
Now I know where Isabel got the random singing.
Random what?
Singing.
Oh, that's me. I sing all the fucking time. Once I get all chilled, I'm singing up my asshole. But she sings a lot, though. Like, a ton.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck are you singing for? She's like, I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna piss in the toilet and eat my apple juice. I'm like, you drink apple juice. I'm gonna drink my apple juice. I'm a baby.
That's something that's funny because like everyone's doing like
Yeah, you need to stop brainwashing her with that Spice Girl shit.
no, you had it on the radio.
Alright, so what? You don't have to say that on the live stream. I put it on for you. I wasn't singing it verbatim.
You're what?
I wasn't singing it line for line. That's not what happened.
I'm leaving. I don't know what you're talking.
If you want to be my lover. Love you. You didn't give me chicha. You motherfucker. I know that. Back in the day, I used to love Spice Girls. Ginger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's start business. But, oh, yeah, can you do a pumpkin vape? And I'll do a review. I'll let you know, like, I told Josh the first batch he sent to me, I told him it was way too strong a nic. I can't fuck with that. Wait, you make those? I misunderstood the fuck out of you. Alright, I want the pumpkin spice eggnog. How strong is the eggnog? Because don't be calling some cheesecake and it's 10% cheesecake. Then no, that's not cheesecake. That's pumpkin with a little bit of cheese. Like, is the eggnog like prevalent in there? So you taste it's basically pumpkin and eggnog. Hold on, let me vape it. I wonder how it's looking in here. Oh, that's not that bad. Let's vape on the troll. 0.15. What the fuck? How did I get the temperature control? No, I don't want to be on temperature control. Get me the fuck out of here. Temperature control. Power. What am I doing? No. I'm fucking up this whole mod. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've never entered the settings on my RX 300. I never go into settings, really. I'd go into it once to get where I want, and then I'm like, fuck out of here. Let's do whatever, 107. Okay, let's not do 107. Did you hear that shit? Damn right, that's my boy's COILS, man. Oh, okay. Now, you can customize it, or are these pre-made batches? I'm assuming you can customize them. Pumpkin rolls are the shit, man. Anything pumpkin's good. I dig pumpkin. I really do. Now, the thing about that, though, is I've been searching for an eggnog flavor, but I want it to be egg fucking nog. You know what I mean? Let's trip some balls here, guys. There we go. I want it to be eggnog as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I want it to make me do this. That's just what I want. But at the same time, see, but with cheesecake, I don't get a good vibe off of it. Emotionally, it makes me feel burnt. No, with cheesecake, it typically gives me like a weird bitter flavor that I don't really like. I would prefer the eggnog. You can just sign me up for that. I might even just want the plain eggnog. But how you take a bite of pumpkin pie, none of the crust, just the pumpkin. How close does it taste? I do some on my, I don't know if you watch my reviews, but I do mimitation. Because that is the key. You know, if you don't like a flavor, that's one thing, but the mimitation is key. How much does this taste like what it's supposed to be? What it's mimicking. I made up that word. I'm not even sure if it's a real word. What is the mimitation, the honest mimitation of pumpkin on your pumpkin spice? How the fuck is it 2 a.m.? Because so far, I've had things that taste kind of like pumpkin, but nothing tastes exactly like it. Alright, sign me up for that shit. So is it 25 shipped, or is that before shipping? Because your shipping shouldn't be that much. Shit I could drive to if I really wanted. Okay. Sorry, but, you know. Yeah, sign me up for that shit. Wait, do I have you on Facebook? Are you talking about your personal Facebook or your Minute Maid Facebook? I don't even know if I got you on either. I think I got you on your Facebook. I can't remember, man. I know I got you on the IG. I know that. The fuck's that? You ever be vaping so many different flavors you don't even know what you're vaping? What the fuck is this? It's scripted. Yo. We should do that. I need to clear my throat. Alright. Let's make some regrets, folks. Let's make some regrets. Alright, that's cool. I hope you're watching, Travis. What am I doing? Y'all remember this? I'm pretty sure you remember this. Priority shipping is cool, my friend. Oh, it's like Vicks. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be brutal. Let's see how it tastes on the Wasp. Because the Wasp makes flavors taste completely different. I love the spinny tops. What are you arguing about? The Wasp? Or the spinny tops? What do you mean Saturday not to? What did I miss? Well, wait. Hold on. How do you make someone a wrench? How do you make someone a wrench, guys? How do you do that? I can remove you, I can put you in timeout, I can hide user and chip. Yeah. Sorry. Alright guys, Frozen Tundra on a Wasp Nano. Probably one of the dumbest things I've done. I think so. There was time I hit a Rebel at 120 watts with no top cap. That was funny. There was a time I mixed... yeah, it's going to be RIP, alright? Just get ready to call the cops. There was one time I mixed 2 flavors. I mixed... this turned out good, actually. I mixed Sweet Mint Gum by Candy Pop and Vape Crafting Bombshell Series Maryland. That actually was pretty good. I'm going to turn up the potentiometer. Not too much, because I can't handle it either way. Well, it's going to clear my throat, or I'm going to die. Here we go. Oh, you can smell it through the fucking RD. I can smell it from here. Alright, here we go. Fuck that. I didn't even hit it. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Turn that potentiometer down. Oh my god, my mouth is so watery. Well, it cleared my throat. Alright, time not to... I'm gonna turn the fucking potentiometer down all the way. Fuck that. It doesn't even taste good, man. The fuck, Frozen? Fuck, I'm drooling. Well, that's what I wanted. Now I can breathe better. Ah, normal flavor, normal flavor. Banana mint. Alright. I can't even get through the phase of, like, warming it up. It's like frozen the fucking coils. I want to vape it, but I want it clear throat, and that did it. Every time I breathe, it's like you're in 30-degree weather. 30-degree weather. Here we go. Alright, we gotta turn the potentiometer up because it's just pointless. Why did I get this? I got it from Mixers, but it's more of a spearmint than a mint. Why did they make this? This is like the complete opposite of root. Alright. So what were we talking about? Oh my god, if you put Salt Nic on this... Please be cool. Oh, fuck, it's cool, man. Cool mint. 12, what is it? 25 Nic? 25 Nic. Oh god. let's just fuck myself. I really want a clear throat. Alright, here we go. Salt Nic. Potentiometer. Why did I put that much? Frozen Tundra. On a Wasp Nano. Cheers. Call 911. It's like I'm ready. It's like hitting a blunt. Like I'm just gonna cough. That actually wasn't that bad, because Ocean E-Liquid makes crazy, insane Salt Nic, except that burnt like a motherfucker. But then the Frozen Tundra cools you off, so you can't really win. Now it's not that bad. Although I feel like I'm gonna either take a shit or throw up, one or the other. So what were we talking about? Let's scroll up. Yeah. Minuteman. I feel weird calling you Minuteman. Well, how did you get that name, first off? Because where we're from, Minuteman is not a good name. It's not a good name. It's not a good name. It means you are doing stuff with a woman and you only last a minute. And I know that can't be what it means for you. So I'm just how did you get that name? Minuteman. So that's why you have this Minuteman. Minuteman. Is this a play on words? Who was named Minuteman? Oh, you get into one and then you're out within the... Oh. I thought it was not vape related. the whole time I was like, it's not vape related. Minuteman. So, are you talking about the dudes that would go into a place, fuck it up in a minute? You gotta educate me. I can't remember much about the revolution. I mean, I know the basics of it, but it has been a while since I've read up on my history, unfortunately. Fortunately, I've been studying negative history, like conspiracy theories and history of shootings and crazy, stupid stuff for no apparent reason. It just intrigues me. But what's Minuteman? How is that associated with the Revolver? I don't remember ever being taught that, unfortunately. I don't remember that. I don't like being naive. Salt Nic High. I don't remember them teaching us. But then again, it's been what? It's been 10 years since I graduated high school, and we learned about the Revolutionary War 14 years ago. And I was never interested in the Revolutionary War as much as I was World War One, World War Two. Uh, the Cold War intrigued me because I just always loved it. Like, no, you do something. No, 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 you do something. No, fuck you. No, 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 fuck me. Fuck you. You press the button. I ain't pressing the button. You press the button. I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it. I pressed it. Oh, what you gonna do? You gonna press it? You gonna press it? You ain't gonna do. Oh shit! I just pressed it. Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened. All right, see you later, guys. We'll see you when hockey comes. I just always love that shit. I just always found it very intriguing. That's like, I'm gonna fuck you up. No, you ain't gonna fuck up shit. No, I'm gonna fuck you up. Now I gotta read what you said. I never got that. Never put two and two together, and now I'm educated. I don't know why they didn't teach us that in school. They might have, but I don't remember. And I had A pluses in every single history I ever took, besides civics. But when I was taking civics, I was a bad kid, and I really didn't give a fuck. And it just didn't interest me as much as history. Like, I don't give a fuck about. Well, you got the three-party system. You got the judicial. You got this, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Where the fuck is George Washington, man? The fuck is he doing? I fuck with George Washington. No, they don't. I'm so curious to see how kids are going to be taught 9/11. Very curious. Are they going to mention that the owner of the World Trade Towers took out insurance 6 months before it happened? That if a plane hit the World Trade Center, he would be a billionaire? I don't think they're going to mention that. You know? I come from both sides, you know? There's conspiracy theorists that just always try to look at, hey, I'm right. And then there's conspiracy theorists like me that I like to look at both sides and then make my own personal opinion. See, I don't. Well, we're not winners yet. It's still going. I mean, we're not losing, but it's still like the 6th inning and we're up by 1. You know. But for me personally, what I believe is that it was a team effort. I think we had part to play. I think they had part to play. I don't know who. The planes, the thing though is you can't really get good visual evidence of the planes, especially in 2001 when these were shitty phones, you know, and not the greatest cameras. It does look like a U.S. military plane, but then when you take it into account that you listen to the air traffic control and how in detailed and how freaked out they were, yeah, they had to be legitimate, you know, United Airlines. That's my opinion. I used to believe that they were military planes, and maybe they were. I don't know. We'll never know. But in my true opinion, I believe they were hijacked. I do. Because if they weren't hijacked, why would Pennsylvania happen? If they were real planes, do you mean that, you could look at it this way too, is that if they were U.S. military planes, maybe they tried to land it in the area where no one would see it, but why would you pick Pennsylvania on a farm? You would pick the ocean. So that's why I believe they were actually hijacked. Also, it's almost impossible to fly one of those big son of bitches that low, no witnesses, and then on top of that, hit it. Oh, I remember watching it live. I was I'm shaking. I was 12 years old. First off, I live in an area where the Pentagon hit. My mom was outside. She heard the Pentagon get hit, and we live approximately 20-30 minutes away. Unmanned, you could say that, but like the this is what I don't believe is you have these fucking D plus, barely passed the plane test, couldn't barely drive a taxi in New York kind of guys, and all of a sudden they're professional plane. Like the levels that they did were just the angles that they did, the way they flew, that was professional. You couldn't do that unmanned. I don't think so. Also, that's the one thing I do believe is the evidence from there is pretty bad. And the fact that they haven't released most of the video evidence, and if you look at the shrapnel compared, if you look at the Pennsylvania, I mean, for me, 2 planes hit the World Trade Center. For sure. In my opinion. But the Pentagon, we don't have anything. We have like a shitty video from security, and there is no evidence, in my opinion. There is no evidence whatsoever. I mean, it could have been an explosion with that evidence, and you could have a valid argument. There's no way to decipher it that well. But the Pentagon, to me, the level of skill you would need to get that plane down that low, and trust me, I live near DC. I've seen the Pentagon more than you've seen your balls, probably. No offense. Well, I mean, I don't know why that would offend you, but I've seen the Pentagon so much. I know the Pentagon. I just know it. I know the Pentagon. I know the needle dick, as we call it. I know the White House. I've gone to DC more than you can think. I live 20 minutes away from it. I don't know how you could do it without being a professional plane flyer or pilot. Plane flyer? What the fuck is a pilot? A professional pilot? I don't think you could do that. First off, you have to go between a bunch of buildings. And you're going to have to go at an angle like this. You're going to have to swoop down like a hawk. Then you got to avoid everything. You got to avoid a bunch of signs, a bunch of trees, and then you got to hit the Pentagon flat. To me, there's no way you could do it if you were not a professional without bouncing the plane. There's just no way. Now, the World Trade Center, that's much easier. You're throwing a dart at a huge board, and it's wide open. It's the tallest thing in New York besides the Empire. But it's so visually there. You got the Hudson or whatever it's called. You can see it forever. They hit lights, but then there were certain lights that they didn't hit, which was very weird. And also you gotta remember, did it hit lights or did shrapnel hit lights? You know what I mean? Because if you look at the lights, they're not gone in, they've flown out. There was actually lights on the highway that came from the Pentagon area, which means if it went in, it could do this where it just flings it backwards, but I think the lights are shrapnel, which would, I don't know, man. See, to me, there's never been enough evidence, so I'm just always going to be that guy, curious. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, all right, this doesn't make sense, so clearly this happened. I think the government knows more than we do, which they, of course, and I think there was, even if the government had nothing to do with it, I think there were so many clues of it happening and our government not doing anything about it. I think that's inexcusable. But the official statement disregards a lot of stuff that are obvious. It disregards the free fall effect of the World Trade Center. It completely ignores World Trade Center 7. It ignores a lot of aspects of it because they kind of just spewed it out. They didn't really... look at it now, man. It's been 17 years and we still are finding new evidence. To me, it's a 50-50. There's some from the correct, or, what's the right word? The left or the right, the conspiracy or the logicalist or whatever you want to call it. To me, it's 50-50. The biggest key in this, the biggest 2 or 3 keys, is Pennsylvania, Pentagon, and World Trade Center 7. And the biggest fact that I've gotten from this is that there's been dozens and hundreds and thousands of high skyscraper fires. There was fires that burned for days and there was no collapse. And there's only been 3 buildings that have collapsed due to fire in history. That's the World Trade Center. To me, that alone, it's just, that alone is iffy. Me personally, if this was 2018 and this happened, whatever, if they did get away with something, there's no way they could do it now. There's just no way, man. It'd be on Snapchat. It'd be everywhere. But there is parts of the reports that I understand and I agree with, and then there's parts where I think they completely, excuse me, I think they completely ignore key fundamental parts. I mean, World Trade Center 7 collapsing for no reason, just because it had one floor on fire, and the free fall speed matching that of a demolition. Not to mention, let me give you this minute, man. I forgot, this is the biggest fact on why it was inside job of some sorts. I'm not saying it was just us. It might have been just them, and they set up explosives. That's what I think. If it's not us, they set up explosives because they were able to do this. Why couldn't they just sneak in there and set up explosives? They were able to do that in 93. The ash and smoke that you see coming from World Trade Center when it collapses only happens in 2 occurrences in the world. One is volcanic eruption. The other is demolition. That right there kind of seals the fate that regardless of if it was us or if it was the terrorists, which I think the terrorists, or if they were physically and mentally capable of doing this, why couldn't they sneak into the World Trade Center and set up a bunch of explosives, a bunch of circuits? I don't see why not. They did it in 93. I don't see why they couldn't do it. That's why I hate when people are like, the circuits did it. 9/11 was an inside job. Whoa, hold up. The terrorists could have easily done that. You mean to tell me I don't know Pablo, the security guard at World Trade Center? I couldn't get into the World Trade Center? And you don't mean to tell me back in the 90s when we were laid back as fuck and we thought we were invincible that people couldn't do that? Because we didn't think that was going to happen to us, ever. That's why the most shocking events in, American history within the recent time is the Oklahoma City bombing and the World Trade Center, or 9/11, the whole deal. Because we didn't think that could ever happen. Of the collapse of World Trade Center 7 or World Trade Centers in general, because you can even with the cameras back then, you can see the circuits going off every 10 flights as it collapses. There's no doubt in my mind that it was a controlled demolition. Now, who did it? I don't know. I would lean more towards the terrorists doing it because I think they are capable of doing it. Jack Rod. Educate me. What is that? I think, I mean, the visual evidence of circuits going off, I think, is very clear in the fact that the 9/11 reports ignore that. Oh, okay. I honestly, I'll have to. I honestly think if it's not an inside job, I think they put circuits in there to make sure the job was done. Do you think these guys would give their life for their God and not have this planned out when they planned one of the most... The thing that I... Think about it. They couldn't get into there's no way they could get into the Pentagon. There's just no way you could get into the Pentagon and set up anything. Now, for the World Trade Center, that's a little different. That's businesses. There's a restaurant. There's a public, view. Tom Clancy's a fucking G. I gotta watch that. So there's definitely, a way they could do that. Now, what they were aiming for was either the White House or the Capitol or whatever they were going to hit with the 4th plane. there's no way they could set explosives there. But they could, I mean, you could. Back in the 2000s, not now, of course, you could set up explosives. Yeah. But see, to me, I'm a firm believer in God. God created the heavens and the earth. He created the whole galaxy. You mean to tell me we're the only form of creation that God created? I don't believe that. I think there's definitely aliens. I don't think they're aliens. I think they're just like us, but they're not from here. That's what I view. I don't see why would God create the whole galaxy, the whole earth, and he would only create us. I mean, he created animals. He created plants. He created rocks. He created everything. Put it this way, do you only have one kid? Most people don't. That's where I believe in inside job way more than aliens. But Area 51 is kind of sketchy to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're doing it for nuclear and stuff. Our life form. Our life form. But I'm pretty sure, I don't believe in evolution, but I believe in adaptation. For sure. That's kind of evident with our skin colors and how we can live in certain climates. So I do think if you have a form of human beings that is not like a human being, like let's say they don't breathe oxygen, and let's say they don't eat or they don't drink water, they drink sand or whatever, I think the thing that is, we will never fully understand God until we meet him. So we couldn't understand all his creations. I mean, there's animals we don't understand. We don't. And we never will. And there's animals we find out every year. So to me, the end, it's endless on what could be out there. We don't know. We don't know. For me, one thing I do not believe is UFOs. I do not believe that shit. All the time, it's like the worst camera. I don't believe in that. But I wouldn't be surprised or shocked if there was other life forms that were created by God, in my opinion. And they can't fly over to Bermuda. But the Bermuda is not, it makes sense. It's just, it's just how it is, But Antarctica, Also, you got to keep in mind, most of these planes are not meant to handle that cold. I mean, you're talking about negative 30, negative 40, 50, whatever degrees down there. Most planes can't handle that. Also, why are you going to be flying over Antarctica? I don't know why anyone's in Antarctica. Oh, we're doing research. Fuck the research. Don't go to Antarctica. Yeah, I got to be up at 6, or no, 7. Well, thank you, man, Miniman. I'm going to send you a message on Facebook. But you go to bed. Don't reply to it. And just get to me tomorrow. I'm working all day, but I'll reply when I can. There's also a place in America where you can kill people legally, and it's in the one of the national parks. There's like a 60-mile or 60-acre place where apparently no one owns it. I need to... Alright, it's dry. Jesus. That was brutal, guys. I'm never doing that shit again. Cheers. I mean, I'm just... Who's the extra person here that ain't talking? Listening to our conspiracy shits and ain't saying nothing. Yeah, I mean, to me, the one thing I love about this world, and when I meet God, my God, there's so many questions I have for him. Like Bigfoot. I know damn well Bigfoot don't exist. But could he exist? Fuck yeah. there's so many species we don't know about. We haven't discovered, like, what is it, 80% of what's in the ocean. It just intrigues me because it's so cool. It's like, alright, there's this giant fucking creature that we've never seen. That just, I fucked with that shit. I don't know why. I mean, it's the dumbest shit ever, and I don't believe in it, but I want to. Because it's so cool. Giant motherfucking ape can live in cold weather, hot weather, lives in the woods. Apparently is like predator and can go invisible. I fuck with that. Oh, I fuck with that. CBDs. Yeah, man. It looks like we have a creeper here that ain't talking. That annoys me. Why are you gonna view my live stream, but you ain't gonna socialize? Come on, man. Yeah, Travis, make sure to enter that giveaway. I'm gonna be doing so. What? It was you? What have you been doing? Megalodon. Now, see, Megalodon to me is believable. Because you're in the ocean. You're in the ocean, man. Talk about hide and go motherfucking seek. The ocean. And the ocean doesn't have light bulbs. You know what I mean? You could easily get a creature just hiding and never see it. It could be right in front of your motherfucking face and you will not see it because it is fucking invisible. I mean, how many miles does the ocean go down? Oh, by the way, this hurricane that is heading our way has now lifted sharks out of the sky, so it's a sharkcano. I thought that was funny. It's fucking crazy. It said it on Facebook, which means I don't know if I believe it, but it was a category 5, so I mean, it makes sense. No, it doesn't make any sense because it's not a tornado. Which kind of freaks me out because it's supposed to be hidden. It's literally hidden. But I don't hear anything outside. No wind, no rain. Let's go. Let's check it out. My phone's gonna die, so we're gonna have to go outside. So I'm approximately Sharknado. I am, weird. The fuck? There ain't shit. So we're approximately, I would say, 2 to 3 hours out of, like, the oh fuck zone. And as you can't see, but you can hear, there's no rain, no wind. But you can tell shit's about to go down because it's just quiet. Oh my god! The shark just... What the fuck, man? I was in the Atlantic, the Pacific, now I'm fucking here. See, I've dealt with hurricanes, all my life, because I live in Virginia, so, like, we're right there. Hurricanes are fucking awesome, man. Trust me. People, like, I'd fucking eat the shit out of it. I'd gut it right there. I got the knife and everything. Eat some shark steak. No, it's really overhyped. I mean, it's rain and water. The worst problem is actually not the wind, in my opinion. It's the flooding. And where we live, we're just out of the outskirts. There was a hurricane a couple years ago that literally hit us, and it was just wind and rain. But it was so peaceful. It was the weirdest thing, man. It was just like nothing we can do, I remember we had a hurricane hit. We didn't have power for a week. We got way more dumbass drivers than you, that's for sure, man. We live near in the DMV, man. Washington D.C. was voted as the worst drivers or the worst traffic in America. Took over Cali and New York, which is astonishing to me. Um, yeah, man, it's honestly not that bad or scary. See, tornadoes to me are scarier because that they're with the hurricane, as soon as it hits land, it loses power. With the tornado, it could just keep going if it really wanted to. Like, if a tornado really just wanted to fuck shit up, it could. Wait, I'm putting my juice. Oh, I know what I'm gonna think. Where's the lid? Oh. Is that all I need to put away? Let's try. Oh, the fuck. Shit. Hey, Cody. I mean, honestly, with tornadoes, it's not like hurricanes, because hurricanes fuck up everything around it. Whereas a tornado mostly just fucks up what's in front of it. So, like, if you're, like, in OKC, or OK, and you see a tornado and it's not heading towards you, you're fine. You know what I mean? So you can actually visually see it. Whereas a hurricane just fucks up everything. Like, it's different kinds of danger. Plus, you're not going to flood as much as a tornado. Tornadoes are, well, both are pretty unpredictable, but I would say tornadoes are more unpredictable. Um, but I would say, I mean, a hurricane is worse, for sure. But we've never seen a bad tornado. We've never seen, like, twister tornado. Oh, I've had an earthquake. Earthquakes are exhilarating. The energy you get from the earth is just insane. It just, there's nothing you can do. You know, it's not like a hurricane where you're like, all right, well, let's get the fuck out of here. It's kind of like, whoa, and it's just, I was outside and I looked at my house shaking. And I ran away from my house because I was like, well, if the house crumbles, I better not be, you know, next to the house. And my dog was just like, what the fuck's going on, and ran away. So I was like, well, I'm following the fucking dog. And so we ran out into the yard and we were looking at the house and we were just like watching the windows shake. Nothing fell in the house. But the the energy I felt through my feet as I was sitting there, it was just surreal. The power of this world when you don't have control of the weather, it's just insane, man. Tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes. It's just, that's when you're just like, well, nothing I can do. Whatever happens, happens, kind of deal. Yo, Cody, what are you gonna send me? I'm curious, or is it a surprise? See, now Cap 4, you ain't drinking a beer and looking at that shit. Category 4 is, that's almost Twister. That's like the beginning tornadoes in Twister. Oh, the I think it was well, it was like a 7, I think. I think it was the core of it was like a 7 something, but where we were was the vibrations of it. To put it in perspective, it was like a 7.6 or something like that, but it was like 2 hours away. And for 10 seconds, I was like, holy shit. And then for weeks upon weeks, we had vibrations from that initial one. We had 3s happen every day. And it was just like, what the fuck? And when you're high as balls and that shit happens, you're just like, like, what the fuck's going on? Ooh, a mod. Good. I just ordered a Gen 3 dual because it fits a 30 millimeter. And I was kind of upset that I got this instead of that. I like this thing, but I do not take it out that much. It just ergonomically, it's good, but I usually do this, and it's just not as comfortable as I would want it. They're caused by fracking. Your tornadoes are caused by, I don't have a joke. I thought I had a joke, but I didn't. Yeah, my boys' juice lineup ready to go. What else could I send them? Let me check my battery life. Oh shit, I gotta get out of here, guys. So it's basically fucking. Yeah, but I gotta get out of here. My phone's gonna die. So I gotta go charge it. Well, no, I'm gonna go to bed, but gotta go charge that shit. So, thank y'all for watching. I should have done a review, but fuck it, I'll leave this video up. So anyways, y'all have a good night. I will see you around. Stick tuned. And stay tuned on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be doing that giveaway shortly. So stay tuned for that shit. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I'll see you soon. Peace.